the art of not forcing. So today is day 14 of the 365 days challenge. It's been 2 weeks, and I'm Siddharth. As usual, I'm going to talk about today's title, which is the art of not forcing. And let me just give a small gist on what the art of not forcing is. Most of the things in life, we are like always trying to force our way through this small space called opportunity. So I'll give you an example. If you're trying to fit a huge sofa through a door that is only the size of a person, so this wide of a sofa door, and you want to fit a complete 8-seater sofa, it's not gonna happen. Even it's physically not possible, and it is metaphorically also not possible. So it is not possible either way, and you cannot force it through it. And we understand the general point, but the thing is that in general in life, whatever you want out of life, like what you expect out of life, you're always trying to force a way there, or try to speed run there, try to do all these different things to reach that place faster, quicker, in the most easiest way possible, and it's technically not even possible. So I add more context, I'll talk more about this in this video. Stick till the end to understand a lot more about this. So I've been posting for the last 14 days or 13 days, so it's day 14, and never have I once shared any of my videos to anybody except 2 people. So which means out of the 4 subscribers I have, only 2 are people I know, and 2 I don't know who they are even in the first place. And yesterday's video went about 100 views out of nowhere, without me sharing it to even my friends. I don't even share my videos to my friends. If they see it, they see it. If they don't, they don't. But all these videos are just me putting myself out there and waiting for the game of life, the game of luck to play its turn. I'm not forcing anything to happen. I'm putting my effort of putting these raw, unfiltered opinions and expressions on the internet, but I'm not sending it to 100 people, seeing videos on YouTube on how to maximize my growth, add these tags, add those tags. No, I'm not going to do that. And this goes both ways. So if you want to improve in life, you have to put the effort, but you have to put the required amount of effort and not force your way through that. All this reality bending and all these things, whatever people say, and I'm a huge Steve Jobs fan. He says bend reality to your home. All these things are very good philosophically, but they don't work IRL. When you force yourself to a point where you're trying to fit this 8-seater couch through the door, all you're doing is either going to break the door or break the couch. And in reality, when you try to force something out of life, the only thing that's going to break is you. You're going to break under pressure, you're going to break under stress, you're going to go sleepless. If you're forcing too much monetarily, you're going to go homeless. There's so many things that's going to happen which may not happen. And if you just take some time for things to happen automatically, they will. So let me give you an example. However smart you are, even if you put the best efforts, to become a doctor in India, it takes 5.5 years. There is no way you can graduate less than that. It's 5.5 years, always. Even if you're the smartest Albert Einstein of India, like whatever the doctor equivalent is for that, whatever it is, it's 5.5 years. To become an attorney, you need to do a minimum of a LLB, then an LLM. There is no other opportunity there. Unless you do an LLB, you cannot be called yourself a lawyer. Unless you do an LLM, you can't be a great lawyer. You cannot have specialization. So these things have to happen for you to reach a certain place. It's the same thing how most things work in life. There just needs to be a course of action that needs to be taken over a duration of time for something to happen. However desperately you want it, you just cannot fast forward it like you fast forward a series on your TV. That just cannot happen. And the art here is to not force things to happen. The art here is to wait for the natural course of events to occur and make the things happen. A river usually flows on a straight line. It does not meander, but over the course, it meanders and it forms these beautiful curved rivers throughout the world. And when these rivers dry up, they form these grand canyons. These things happen over a long duration of time. Even in the case of petrol, it's just like, I don't know what the exact word is, but it's decomposed fossil fuels, so whatever. So these things happen over millions of years, and you cannot force your way to that. The same thing is the point with a lot of things in life. Like, you cannot force these things to happen, but you can just wait for them to happen and make it happen. So this is the art of not forcing. I learned it from one of my mentors, and I'm telling it out here. So if this video goes 100 views, at least give it a like. So thanks for watching today's video. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye. Peace out.